Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Brittany. So it's been a while since I've done a fast and feast video. My cycle came on a couple days ago, like 3 or 4 days ago, and it was a wash with fasting. So I've done shorter fasts. I haven't done a 36 in probably a week or so. So completely off the wagon with that, but I have maintained like exercise and stuff like that. It's just been really hard to fast to do ADF. The closer I'm like get to like my last like 5 to 10 pounds left, it's been really hard. I feel like it's been harder getting to maintenance than it was the first 50 pounds that I lost. It's been so hard. I think it's because I have less fat on my body, so it just makes it harder to fast. But I decided to do an impromptu ADF challenge because when I fasted with you guys back in May after I got back from Disney, I did not end any of my fasts early. And one of those weeks was I was on my cycle, and it was hard to do, but I made it through. It's just better to do things with a community. And I was getting like, I don't want to share, especially when I'm struggling. So I'm probably going to put up like what my July looks like. I did not do a lot of alternate day fasting. And it's just like easier to hide. And I just wanted to kind of do it on my own until I got back on my feet. But I was like, it's just better to do it with you guys. So I'm starting my fast today. Some people will start tomorrow. Today is July 13th, and it is a Sunday, and I'm getting back on the wagon. I'm pretty excited about it. So I already ordered my meal prep from Hub City Pharmacy. It'll be here tomorrow. I have some of the meals in the freezer from like May, but they keep for like 6 months. So I'm going to put some of them in the refrigerator, so I'll have that to eat tomorrow. And I'm going to try my best to be consistent and not extreme, because when you are consistent, you don't have to be extreme. And what I mean by that is I don't want to do any 60-hour fast. I don't want to do that. I actually don't want to do that for a very long time unless it is after a vacation or if it's like spirit led, like I feel like I need to do a God fast or something like that. I just want to do 36 to 42 hours. I did a 42 last week, and that was really good because I ate earlier in the day, and I started a fast at like 12:30, and so I ended up doing a 42. And the difference between a 36 and a 42 is 6 hours, but that 6 hours yields a lot more. But I'm only gonna do a 36 tomorrow and probably just keep going with that because I haven't even made it through a 36-hour fast in about a week. So I'm going to start there, and if I feel compelled to go to 42, then I will. I'm just not trying to do super long extended fast because I don't need to. And I also want to say I have struggled with body dysmorphia this year, and just being like really hard on myself, like, oh, I'm not good enough yet. I got to keep, you know.
Hey y'all, I'm editing this video. I just wanted to pop in and say I don't have body dysmorphia disorder. That's like a legit mental disorder. I looked it up to make sure I was, not saying saying the wrong thing, and I was. I don't have a mental disorder, but I have been suffering from some negative body image issues this year. So it's not as severe as like the actual disorder, but I have been having some negative body image issues this year, which is why I say it's important to go to therapy on your weight loss journey so you can address certain things. But mine isn't like a disorder or like clinically diagnosed or anything. I just wanted to say I have been like having some negative body image issues. I don't want to, offend anybody who's actually has that disorder. So I wanted to include that in this video.
it's good to stick with your goals and everything, but I also don't want to be like mean to myself. And I have to stay conscious about that. And that's why I say if you're going on a weight loss journey, make sure you are in therapy, um, so you can deal with stuff like that. I have issues with emotional eating. It's been a lot of stuff going on in the world and career stuff with me. And so I have done some emotional eating in the last like week and a half to comfort me. So I've struggled more this year in 2025 versus 2024. But the state of the world is drastically different than it was in 2024. And it has affected me on my journey as well. But I'm trying to keep a routine. So, because I can't control what's happening in the world right now, but I can control how I treat my body and everything. Yeah, so I have had some issues with body dysmorphia this year, and just, more so than I did when I was heavier. And you know how people are like, like when they start journeying, they'll be like, yeah, I hated my body. I hated who I was when I was heavier. I did not hate my body. I was very accepting of my body, and I knew how to dress. I knew what looked good on me. I knew what sizes to get. I feel like I used to get offended. I'm going to be all over the place. I used to get offended when people would be like, oh my gosh, you look like a completely different person now since you've lost weight. And I used to be like, no, I don't. But then the other day I was having like a bad body image day. And so I looked at July of 2023 and what I looked like and where I was. And I was like, I didn't know I was that heavy. I really didn't even know I was that heavy when I was that heavy, because I was happy with how I looked. The only reason I decided to lose weight was because my doctor said I should lose weight and I was pre-diabetic. Otherwise, I probably would have just, kept going as I was, honestly. But I was just talking about wanting to make a change and everything. And weight loss has been a goal on my list for years, but I just never knew how to do it. Even me being consistent in the gym, I really don't think consistency in the gym is it didn't work for me. Fasting is what worked for me. Exercise is secondary, honestly. I don't think I would have lost this weight if it was just the gym, because I've done it before and I didn't lose that much weight. But I'm all over the place. But I looked at those videos and I was like, girl, you are obsessing about not being like the exact goal weight you wanted. First of all, I've changed my goal weight like 2 or 3 times. I lost 50 pounds, got that, and was like, let's go to 60. In January, I hit that goal. And then I'm like, oh, let's go to 70. I'm almost at 70. So I'm almost there, but it has been hard to get there. Like, it's been so hard to get there all year. Seriously, I've been like fluctuating within the same range for the entire year. And that didn't happen at all the first year of me losing weight. But because my goals did change throughout the year, that's why it's been kind of like fluctuating. But yeah, I looked at those videos and was like, girl, you know how long it took you to figure out how to lose weight, and you never really thought you could do it, and then you did it, and now you're being hard on yourself. So I'm trying to change my perspective on that. Like, be gentle with yourself, because do things for you. Don't compare your body to other people. It's good to be motivated by other people, but don't compare your body to other people, because it's gonna look different than other people. Like, I'm super tall, and most of the fitness influencers and stuff that I see, they are short. Their body composition is completely different than mine. And so I try to find people that look like me so I can be inspired by people that likely have the same body type as me as well. But yeah, I'm just trying to be more gentle with myself, because I've been really hard on myself this year, and try to give myself grace. And I hope you guys do that too. It's a balance. Like, you don't want to like tell yourself every day, if you're on a weight loss journey and you're doing alternate day fast, you don't want to say, oh, it's okay, you can just not fast today if that's your goal, and then continue to do that for an entire month of just not like fasting. But at the same time, I was just on my period, and my period sucks. It sucks. I'm sure like everybody's does, but it wipes me out so bad. So I have to consider that when I'm doing alternate day fasting and, on my wellness journey. Maybe the first four days of my cycle, I don't fast because it's like I physically can't get through it. And I don't like fasting on Fridays. But with this challenge, I'm gonna probably have to do some, at least one fast on a Friday, or if I, yeah, or if I wanted to have a weekend, I'll have to double up. But I don't want to double up, so I'm just gonna have to sacrifice one Friday over the next 2 weeks and do that. But yeah, I hope this is encouraging. I just want you guys to know I have done a remarkable thing by being consistent over a year and a half, and I've lost 60 pounds. But it's been hard, especially the second year. Different factors. One, the state of the world is stressing me out, and I am somebody who stress eats and emotionally eats. So that is something I have to work through still. So with your fasting journey, even though you can eat anything you want to eat on your feasting days, you probably want to heal your relationship with food. And I thought I was in a good place with that, but this year has proved to be different. And so I have done a lot of emotional eating, and I might include some of that in this video because I've DoorDashed like a donut sundae and Zaxby's and stuff on a day I was supposed to fast because I was just stressed out. A lot of external factors, will trigger me to do that. So even with me achieving such an amazing goal, I still struggle. Like I've struggled my way to success, and this is realistic, and I want to share that. That's why I love watching Jerome from Finally Fasting, because he has issues with binge eating and he's getting better with that. But he always shares even when he's struggling. And I appreciate that so much. Because you can struggle, seriously, you can struggle your way to success. You just cannot stop. So even though I haven't done a 36-hour fast in about a week, I don't consider that me stopping fasting. I just consider that me pivoting or having a rough week. I don't stop though. I keep going because eventually I'll get exactly what I want. It's just I had a rough week or whatever. Or if you've had a rough time longer than that, it is harder to get back into it when you are away from it though. I want to emphasize that it is. But it's only been probably 5 or 6 days and I'm back on it. I don't have like a deadline. I did have like a deadline in my head, but it's not a real deadline. And yeah, I'm going to achieve it. I didn't want to share like what my ultimate goals were because people are judgmental. Like I've already had some people comment like, "Oh, you're getting too skinny." And I'm like, shut up. I don't even argue, especially if it's people I don't know. I just delete them. But the range is 70 to 75 pounds down, and I'm like 5 to 10 pounds away from that, which is not that far. I was considering 80, but I don't know if I need to do that. And also I have to consider I have to switch over to doing more strength training soon. And so I won't do ADF for like months on end going forward, but I'll probably do it in spurts and use it as a tool. I'll pick it up when I need to. But if I'm going to probably start going to the gym 4 times a week instead of 3 with strength training, and I can't do ADF that frequently because it's going to be in opposition to gaining muscle. So, but I'm not there yet. So I'm going to do alternate day fasting probably for the next 2 weeks for sure because this challenge, and then it might end up being a month or a month and a half at the max, and then I'll pivot to doing more strength training. because I want some muscles. You know what I'm saying? Even though I strength train 3 times a week, I want like visible muscles and stuff like that. But everybody has different goals. Some people just want to be, you know, in a healthier weight range, healthier BMI. They want to just look more slender, you know, but I want some muscles. You feel what I'm saying? So this part of the video was super long-winded. I just came back from Pilates and I plan on recording some content today to keep me focused. And I have to keep me out of the kitchen, even though I'm sitting in the kitchen. And I'm getting faux locks on July 29th, so I need to, you know, be recording content. So even if I have to use it when I'm, you know, don't have any wig reviews to do, then I'll have those in the tuck. So that's where I am documenting this.
Hey y'all, so it is like 6:30 at night and I have recorded some content, and that's been keeping me busy. And now I'm just like updating my planner, and I'm gonna look at the footage of everything I recorded today. Adrian told me, because sometimes I am pretty all or nothing sometimes with fasting. I can be like that. And he was like, go for a 36, but on the Zero app, start with a 24. And then if you still feel good, then go to a 36. And so I just hit 24 hours. So I still feel good. So I'm going to go ahead and go until the morning. And I don't have any like meal prep. Well, I do have one available to eat like right now, but I'm just gonna just wait until the morning to eat before I go to the gym, and we'll get this challenge going. I should have did this. I probably should have did this in June. That would have helped me out a lot, but that's okay. So that's where I am. Fasting day 1 for this challenge is almost done. I feel pretty good today to finally get back into the swing of things. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, tell me how your fasting journey is going, because everybody's at different phases and everything. Some people are just starting, some people are like in the middle, some people are like me, like you're close to maintenance. Tell me where you are. So far I've only this is the first thing I've consumed today, so I basically did a dry fast for 24 hours, but this is just a LaCroix. I've been killing Coke Zeros, and Coke Zero is like 0 sugar, 0 calories, but I feel like it does like still irritate my skin though. But I love me some Coke Zero, and I'll probably have some tomorrow, but today just a LaCroix. A lot of people hate LaCroix, but I like it.
Good morning, guys. I made it through my first fasting day on this challenge for July. Feeling really good. About to eat a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant sandwich and a little bit of my leftover meal prep, and have an energy drink before I go to the gym. I have one of those meal prep bacon croissant sandwiches that I made probably in May, I think. Sometime in May. Still had one left over. This meal prep is from probably May as well. I just put it in the freezer. I'm not gonna eat all of this, I don't think. And then I have some syrup and ketchup because I like sweet and salty on my croissants. Happy feast day. All right, ate all the chicken and the vegetables from this. I'm not gonna eat the rice because I don't know. I don't want to eat the rice, but yeah, that croissant sandwich was so good. And this is my first time trying this flavor. This is the retro vibe from Celsius, and it was really good. Got it. 1, 2. You got it, you got it.
2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, so for dinner, it's an early dinner. It's 3 o'clock. But Adrian got me a home wrecker bowl from not Chipotle, but Moe's. And so this is a ground beef bowl with cilantro lime rice and other stuff in it. I have my Coke Zero. Probably gonna have me a little bit of Mike and Ike's and probably some chocolate before I start my next 36-hour fast. And I do have some chips as well to go with it. Got some guacamole and some sauces here.
Last time.
Oh, come on. I can't watch you do that.
I know, because I...
Sure. So what I made for you was a...
Team Antonia.
You get the napa cabbage. Just make it delicious.
All right, here is my meal prep for the week. They just dropped it off. I'm gonna show you guys what I got. Okay, I got 2 peach parfaits, so yogurt parfaits. So it has yogurt, granola, and peach in it. I got 2 of the sausage breakfast bowls here. Everything is under, I think all the meals are like 600 calories and below. I got a turkey gyro bowl. This one has cauliflower rice. And yeah, both of them do. They both of them have cauliflower rice. And then I have loaded baked potatoes with ground beef, cheese, broccoli, and bacon, sour cream and chives. Love these. So I have 2 of those. And then I have southern meatloaf with mashed potatoes and broccoli. And I have 2 of those. So I'll be eating these on feast day. Yes. Just 5, just 5. Got it. You got it. 1, 2. Hey y'all, it is a fasting day, so I did a workout this morning, and now I'm showered and I'm at home, and I will be editing and relaxing today, and responding to emails and stuff. All right, guys, so it's like 2:45 and I'm supposed to be editing, but I'm just like in a bad mood. Some career like frustrations, and just like I had a hard workout this morning, and I don't think people talk about, like, I told you guys, like, I was looking at videos of me 2 years ago and at the beginning of my journey last year. And I was just like, I wonder would I have decided to keep going if I knew it would take this long. Because it's coming up on 2 years in like 5 months, 6 months. And maybe it's best that I didn't know that that it would take this long. But yeah, I'm in a bad mood, and honestly, usually if I wasn't doing this challenge, I would have ended my fast early. One of the great things about fasting with a community is, there's other people doing it with you, so it's kind of it's a pride thing too. It's like, if other people can get through it, I'm sticking to it. And you also get to see other people comment and share their stories and everything. So I was on my cycle last week, so I didn't do any alternate day fasting for like 4 days, because I listened to my body, and that's just what I did. But I mean, it is better to just like fast through it, especially if you have goals to reach or you are heavier, because last year I would fast through my cycle all the time. It was just easier. But this year it's not easy. But I'm glad I decided to do this challenge, even though if I ate, I would probably feel a little bit better. But I'm gonna fight through it because I've been emotionally eating a lot lately, and I'm gonna sit with my feelings and, you know, try to process them. I don't feel like journaling. I'm just like, I know that's what you're supposed to do when you're, I don't feel like doing that. I'm probably just gonna, I might even just talk to myself out loud so I don't have to do that. But it's supposed to help with you sorting out your feelings and everything, which I can definitely see that being helpful. But yeah, people are sharing how they're, you know, getting along through the fasting or the feast day. Because when we did the challenge in May for the first time, I realized some people had their own schedules, but they still wanted the accountability of a community. So we like fast on different days. Like I'm fasting today, but some people who fasted yesterday, they're feasting today. So we're on different days, but it's still helpful to have this community. And it's so funny, somebody I went to college with, we follow each other, and I didn't know she did the May fasting challenge. So she decided to start ADF in May, and now it's July, and she said she has lost 30 pounds. Okay. So congratulations to her. I'll probably put her comment up here. And that's totally possible. If anybody's like, oh, that's not possible, it is. If you are locked in for real on ADF, you'll get the results. And even though I feel like crap today and I really do want to eat, I'm probably going to be in maintenance. Likely, I will probably be in maintenance after these 2 weeks or after like one more month of ADF. So it's like, I kind of just want to get it over with and get into maintenance, because this journey of losing weight and getting healthier, so worth it. Because, you know, when I went to the doctor, I don't know if I told you guys, because I don't know if I'm including the beginning of this month in this video or if this is just straight up the challenge. But I had my complete physical with my doctor, and she saw me from the beginning 2 years ago when she told me I was pre-diabetic, and I was 266 at the time, and I'm 6 feet tall. So I didn't know I was in the pre-diabetic range, but I was. And so because I did a lot of research on it, and it changed my life. But it's not like, I don't feel like it's a quick fix at all, because I'm trying to lose anywhere between 70 and 80 pounds, somewhere in that range. And it's taken me longer because I have decided to like enjoy myself along the way. Like I'm not super strict on my feast days, even though now I'm starting to see, if you don't want to be in a plateau, you probably should like be more conscious on your feasting days. And you don't have to be like, I'm not eating sugar, I'm not eating bread, blah blah blah. You don't have to do that, but you probably should watch the amount of calories you consume on your feast day. I wasn't doing that. I haven't done it pretty much the entire time, with the exception of like the last few weeks. I've been playing around with calorie counting, and it's been eye-opening and helpful. I'm not feeling it today. I'm really frustrated and stuff with how things are, but I wanted to do this challenge also because I was feeling frustrated and stuff last week, but I wasn't fasting. And so I feel like when I fast, I feel like I can ground myself because I don't have anything that's like distracting me or anything like that. I can't control what's going on in the world, or just like the job market, career-wise, and a lot of stuff I can't control. But I feel like with fasting and, you know, what I consume and stuff like that, I can control that, because it's just It's just me. So that's where I am today. I drank some water. Today has been a clean fast so far. Yesterday, or the fast that I did on Sunday, because I fasted on Sunday, it wasn't a clean fast because I had I think I had some Gatorade or a Crystal Light, which is fine because it's super low calorie. And if you exercise, which I did Pilates on Sunday, that's not gonna be anything that's detrimental or that's gonna disrupt your goals or anything. But I wanted to try to do a clean fast today, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah. But I want to be encouraging to you guys, but at the same time, this is hard. Don't ever watch these videos and think it's easy. Like, even when I was in the gym today, I was like, why am I doing this? This is like torture. This sucks. Like, I've come a long way, and I like the way I look. I like the way I fit in my clothes. I'm not pre-diabetic anymore and all that. That's wonderful. But you still have to, even if you reach your goal, you still have to keep doing this shit. And it's like, oh my God. I feel like people don't talk about that much. It's like you just got to keep doing this. And it's like so annoying. That's the real, and that's how I feel about it. But sometimes in these videos, I'm definitely more positive, but I also want to just keep the realistic stuff in there because I don't have children, but I can only imagine like people who have like multiple children and they're trying to fast and they got to deal with taking care of them and all this other stuff. I'm sure it's extremely hard. I don't have children. It's just me and Adrian and my dog, and I still struggle with this. So give yourself some grace. Because people ask me like, how are you dealing with those hunger pains and stuff? A lot of times I don't deal with them. A lot of times I don't deal with them at all, and I'll just like, I'll still deal with them because I'll do a shorter fast. But like last week when I was on my period, I fasted at the most like 20 hours. I think I did 124 one time, but it's already a stressful time, so you gotta kind of listen to your body with stuff. Just keep doing your best. That's all I can say. And I'm definitely gonna like title one of my videos is just like, I think I saw Kev on stage say that though. Well, where you're just failing to success. Like, when I reach my goal, which will be very soon, I failed my way to it because the first year it pretty much was a steady pace of like weight loss. But in January, when I hit my goal of 60 pounds, I was like, okay, we're good, right? Now we can get into, maintenance and whatever. But then I was like, I still want to lose a little bit more. So I've been in the 190s the entire year up until this point, and it's fine because I think I look great and I'm in good health. But I just wanted to, a big thing for me is I don't want to gain a ton of weight ever again because this shit is so fucking hard to lose it. I don't want to have to do this shit again. Like, okay, I'll lose another. Especially when I have children, I don't want to have to lose another 60 pounds, lose another 70 pounds or something. I don't want to go through this again. I'm cool with gaining like 25, 30 pounds because I can get that off pretty quickly. I feel like I can. But I don't want to have to go through a huge weight loss transformation again because it's a pain in the ass. Okay? So I'm trying to establish these things now so I don't have to work so hard to get back to it. Now, life happens and I can't predict it, but I'm trying to, establish those, good habits now. So when I have children in the next few years, I don't have to claw my way back to my pre-pregnancy weight. You know what I mean? Yeah. So to day 2, or is this day 2? This is my second fast of this challenge, and it's been certainly more challenging than day 1. But I want to keep this in the video so you guys know this is super hard to do. I just think about food all the time. First of all, I love food, and it's just comforting. So I see why people get assistance, which if you need assistance, definitely do what you got to do. Because the constant thinking of food is a real thing still. Even though I'm in a healthy weight range and everything, I don't think I've 100% healed my relationship with food. Definitely not, because I still use it when I'm, feeling overwhelmed. I don't do drugs or drink alcohol or anything, so it's always been food for me. So I still use it as a coping mechanism when I'm stressed out or overwhelmed. So I'm feeling my feelings today because I'm not ending my fast early. So this is what I'm left with. I have to ask myself, why do I feel this way? Why am I responding to certain things in this way? But I think it's good for me. I think it's really good for me to think about this. And on the positive side, I knew I was going to be struggling with fasting by myself. So I did this challenge because a lot of you guys are like, this challenge helped you guys, but this helps me tremendously. I'm a very prideful person, and I don't like sharing when I struggle with certain things. But of course, I was inspired, of course, by Finally Fasting. When he's struggling, he still shows up with his community. And I was like, I'm struggling to stay with my ADF to reach my goals. So I'm going to do this challenge with you guys again. And it's been very helpful. You guys help me a lot too when you do it with me and you share your progress and everything. So this is super hard, but it is life-changing. Like, I'm probably the healthiest I've ever been in my adult life. And then so many other people have told me they've lost a lot of weight with doing alternate day fasting as well. But with all the positives, this is still super, super hard. And I just wanted to include that part in this video. I might edit a video, or I might just lay on the couch all day. That might be what I do. And I also realize I do have my life currently at 35 and being having the career that I have, it is privileged because I can, if I'm having a bad mental health day, I can just chill on my couch if I have to. Not everybody can do that, but yeah, wanted to include that in here. I hope it was helpful. Not always the good, but the hard parts of a wellness journey, a weight loss journey. I wanted to include that too, because this shit is difficult, very difficult. But the rewards do outweigh all of this frustration. I know it does. It does. But it's hard. Good morning, guys. So it is feast day, and yesterday's fast was just painful. It was painful. So happy it's feast day, and yesterday is over. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys what I'm eating for breakfast before I go to the gym. All right, so we have our signature sausage breakfast bowl and a peach parfait here. It has yogurt, granola, and peaches in there. And then I'm gonna drink this Celsius as well. And I'll have ketchup and probably some syrup on my bowl here.
We got it. Ooh. One more. Good, done.
Coda. Hey. Hey y'all, so I'm back in the house. It's about 11 o'clock. It's like 10:53. And I had my good workout this morning. Feeling good today. Yesterday, I already told you, it was terrible. But I made it through that fast. I did a 40-hour fast and did a good workout, upper body this morning. And then me and Koda went on a short walk. I'm about to shower and edit. I'm not hungry right now, so I'm probably gonna just edit for several hours, focus on that, and then eat my second meal after that. That peach parfait, I didn't really like that. I logged it as like a cup of it, but I don't even think I ate a cup. It might have been half a cup. It wasn't that good, but the breakfast bowl is always good. I'm probably gonna have to make my own parfaits because I had a fruit parfait from them last week. I didn't like that either, so I gotta make my own. So it's just me figuring out what stuff I like from them and then what stuff I'm gonna make on my own from them. And just a recommendation, I just got a cookbook from the TikTok shop from Cooking with QUISE. He does macro-friendly recipes. I think I've featured some on this page before, like the cheesecake bowls and stuff like that. I just got it in the mail. I'm probably going to try some of his stuff. So if I got a link, I'll put it in the description box for you guys. But his TikTok is really good, especially if you want stuff that tastes good, but it's gonna help you stick to your goals and stuff too. I'm so glad I pushed through yesterday because it was so hard, but I feel so much better today. And I'm down 2 pounds from Monday. Yeah, I'm down 2 pounds from Monday, so that's really good. It's trending in the right direction. And I'm gonna just take it one day at a time and try not to overdo it. So I'm in a good place today versus yesterday. But I'm going to try to put as much of that in the video as possible because I think people need to see how rough it can be sometimes. But I feel like today's going to be a good day. So also, yesterday was a clean fast. The only thing that I drank yesterday was water and a LaCroix, and I took some Miralax at the end of the day. So I did a clean fast yesterday. Yeah. But I don't always like to do that because it's like hard. Having a little bit of something, a little bit of sugar or something kind of like gets you through the day. But yeah. So glad I made it through it. You guys are doing well. I enjoy reading the comments and talking to you guys because it helps me keep going. Yeah. I had a second meal this day, but I don't think I recorded it, but it was a meal prep. I'm going to have some of this cake here from Stroessner's. This is a strawberry lemonade cake. I really just want the cake part. I don't really like cake with filling on it, but I'm probably just going to have maybe half of this. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to eat this whole slice of cake. It's actually really good. And I think that's going to be it for today's feast day. I've been ending my feast days earlier, so I get a couple of extra hours on my fasting day. But I'm pretty satisfied. I think what I ate was good, and it was also like not too restrictive. I had two bigger meals with breakfast, and this is dinner. But I also got to have sweet treats that I enjoyed too. So I'm going to have a couple of these, just like one serving of these. And this is the macro-friendly recipe book from Cooking with QUISE. It's good. And then you have these barcodes you can scan so you can go straight to one of his videos. Hey guys, so it is Thursday, July 17th, and it's like 7 o'clock at night. This is a fasting day. It wasn't as bad as the other day, but yeah, it's not been that bad. I folded clothes, uploaded a video. Been a pretty chill day, but you know, still not in the best of moods. But I'm better than I was the other day, so yeah, so this one wasn't that bad. So I'll see you guys in the morning. I just ended my fast at 40 hours. And it seems on average after every 36-hour fast, I lose 2 pounds if I'm like eating 2 meals plus snacks. So I think that's really good. That's for me, but everybody is different. Some people won't lose that much, or they'll probably lose more. It just depends on your activity level plus what you eat on your feast days. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna eat before I go to the gym. I have my breakfast bowl, I have a protein bar, and I have a Celsius, and I'm gonna put ketchup and syrup on my bowl here. Good morning. Good morning.
Last 10, you got it. 1, 2. All right, 8 to 10, you got it. 1, 2, 305. 1, 2. Ready? Fast. Boom. Okay, it's lunchtime. Me and Adrian, we are sharing a large pizza here. I might have 2 or 3 slices, okay? And we'll share some mozzarella sticks, marinara, got a Diet Coke here, and he got us some cookies, so I probably won't eat all of it. So we got this confetti cookie here and chocolate chip cookies. So will this be my last meal? It might be, depending on how this pizza tastes. Yeah. Hey y'all, I'm checking in. So today is, that's Adrian right there. So I'm checking in on July 19th, and it is it's like 5:45 in the evening, and I just drank some LaCroix. That's all I've drank today or consumed. And the fast is not that bad. It's not that bad, even though it's the weekend and it's a Saturday, but there's nothing going on, so it hasn't been that bad. I just did my natural hair today, and I did makeup just because I've been really into makeup lately, especially with like colorful looks. So I did my makeup today and my natural hair. And I just surpassed 24 hours because with this challenge, I've been starting my fast early. I usually would do 8 a.m. fast for 36 hours. And then, no, I would do 8 p.m. is when I would start the fast, and then fast until 8 a.m., you know, a day and a half later. But I haven't been doing it. I've been starting my fast at like 3 or 4 p.m. and then doing my fast to like 40 hours or 42 hours or something like that. Yeah, and a lot of times I don't even want to, like, if I eat really good like early on in the day, I won't want to eat that late. So I just go ahead and start my fast early. So that's what I got going on. It hasn't been bad, and I'm just kind of chilling and relaxing now. Chilling and relaxing. It is another feast day. I'm ending it at I think 39 hours. So I'm gonna eat some of my meal prep,
and I think I'm going to Pilates, and then later on, we're gonna make, I think, a Cobb salad. Adrian picked up some cookies yesterday. I'm gonna have some of these, and my meal prep is gonna be meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and some steamed broccoli.
Okay, for dinner, or early dinner, we're gonna have a Cobb salad. So I have all the ingredients like chopped up and pretty. So I have lettuce here. I have some chicken thighs, have some steak, just because we had steak and I wanted to use it up. I have some avocado, bacon, cheese, cucumber, tomato, eggs. I need to slice these. Onions, banana peppers. I made some homemade ranch, and I made some homemade honey mustard dressing. And I have some leftover steak and chicken just in case we need more protein, but this is what it's gonna be, and it's gonna be good. So here is my salad for dinner. I think it looks great. It's beautiful. Seems to be a rainy summer.
I said I was gonna start my fast at like 4 o'clock, but then I wanted something else to eat. So I have a little bit of that steak left over. Well, no, I actually have a lot of that steak left over, but I'm not gonna eat the whole thing. And I'm eating watermelon as well. So I'll show you guys. So I have a little bit of steak that I'm gonna eat. This is the leftover steak. And then I have some watermelon I'm gonna eat. I've already eaten actually, so then I'll start my fast.
2, 3. Slow, 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 slow. Slow. Good.
Hey y'all, so it is a fast day. It is July 21st, and it's like 5:30 in the evening. And so far I've only consumed a 0 sugar Gatorade when I went to the gym this morning. And now I'm about to have some Earl Grey tea, but I do have sugar, and I do have some keto honey in it. It's better than ending my fast early. So I'm having that, and that will be what this fast day is like. It hasn't been that bad. In the last hour or two, I have been very hungry, and I have been thinking about like what my goal weight is, because I've already told you guys I hit 60 pounds earlier this year, and then I changed my mind and was like, I want to go to 80 pounds, but now I'm kind of like, I don't feel like I need to, especially after going to the doctor and she being like, you're perfect how you are and everything like that. Well, she basically said I was perfect. She said that verbatim. And I didn't even ask her what weight I should be this year. She didn't even mention it. She just said, you're doing great. So it's just on me right now to decide, but I am tired of doing these fast. I really am. Like, I'm tired of doing them. So I'm gonna honor this challenge and get through the challenge and go to August 1st, because August 1st is Adrian's birthday, and it's also a feast day. And I'll decide, like, whatever I am on August 1st might be just what weight I start to maintain. But we'll see, because I changed my mind so much. But I feel good and I look good. Sometimes I get obsessed with, like, if I have a goal, I want to follow through with it. But it's okay to change your mind if you want to. So
we'll see. We'll see. So this was the first week of the July ADF challenge, and I hope you guys are doing well. I'm actually editing this video right now on my phone, but my meal prep just got here. So before I close out the video, I'll just show you guys what I got for meal prep this week. All right, here's my meal prep for this week. I got sesame Asian chicken here. And let's see. That's what that looks like. Looks very good. Then I got a Southwest quinoa salad. And this does come with an avocado here. That looks really good too. Ooh, yum. Yeah, that looks really good. Smells good too. Okay. Then I got some pot roast here with mashed potatoes and cooked carrots. I got 2 of those. Oh, well, one is different. This one has cauliflower mash. That's why they look different. Okay. So this is a keto meal here because it doesn't have any carbs. This looks really good. And I usually get like double protein, but I didn't do that this time. Trying to watch my portions. And this is the regular pot roast with mashed potatoes. And I still have, I think, one of my loaded baked potatoes in the freezer. So I have no excuse to not like follow through. And then I have 2 of these Mediterranean Cobb salads. I ate a real good Cobb salad yesterday, but want to get these. And they put you can't see the ingredients because they put, the lettuce at the top just so it doesn't get soggy and stuff. But this is a meal prep for the week. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll be vlogging the next week and a half of this challenge because it's more than 2 weeks. It's like 2.5 weeks basically. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it was, helpful to you. I showed you guys like the struggles and, the ups and downs of this. And I hope it's helpful to you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.